Hi, George. All right. So yeah, start seated, cross-legged. Yeah, if you've just joined us. And you can rest your hands on your knees. Yeah, lift your shoulders up towards the ears and then just let them fall down the back. And then let your eyes close down. So we take this time to stop before we start. And notice how your body feels this morning in this shape. So maybe you can feel it in your hips. Maybe your back feels a little bit weak or tired. Maybe your shoulders are aching, or maybe you feel full of beans today, just ready to go. So whatever you're noticing this morning, just accept it. And then set an intention to attend to whatever it is as you move through the class. So if there's something going on with your hips or your back or your shoulders, or maybe it's your mind, and set that intention just to look after whatever it is as you move through the class. And connecting your mind and your breath, your body all together into one. Start to lengthen the inhales and the exhales. Taking nice full deep breaths in. And long slow breaths out. Using your breathing to let your body know that you're about to do something. And breathing in this way also, it's just like reassuring your body that everything's okay. You might even be creating a little bit of heat. We call that heat prana, energy, ready to use for your practice. The next time you breathe in, place the hands on the belly and then just let the belly expand into the hands. And as you breathe out, actively draw the belly button back towards the spine. You can use the hands to help press the belly towards the spine. So you're breathing in and just feeling the belly expand into the hands. And then breathing out, seeing if you can draw the belly button back and use your hands just to help. Breathing in, belly expands. And then breathing out, belly draws back. Breathe in, belly expands. Get to the top of the inhale, hold your breath there, so feel the belly inflated. And holding all that air inside. And then open your mouth and exhale and try and let go of every single last bit of stale air. Releasing the hands onto your knees, just breathing in and out through your nose now. You can keep your eyes closed and just rest your right hand onto your left knee or leg and left fingertips behind you into a twist. You're going to breathe in and let your belly and your body expand. And as you breathe out, just let your left ear fall towards the left shoulder. So you're starting to feel a stretch to the right side, the right side of the neck. Bringing the head back to the center, and we just twist towards the other side. So left hand on the outside of the right leg and right fingertips behind you. And you're breathing in, belly, body expanding. Breathing out, belly drawing back, and you can let your right ear fall towards the right shoulder. And then really think about your left shoulder blade falling down the back. Bringing the head back to the center, and then bringing yourself back. Take the hands behind you, interlace the fingers and draw your shoulders back and press the hands down towards the floor. Big breath in, feel the belly and the chest expand. And long breath out, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Nice, guys. Release the hands. Just circle out the shoulders, see if you can get a little bit more freedom there before we get going. And then circling them out the other way. Now, just waking up the wrists a little bit as well. So bring your hands to interlace, and then we'll circle out the wrists. Hopefully it doesn't feel clicky and clunky. And if it does, this movement, hopefully we'll start to let that ease. And then take the circle the other way. Okay, we can then bring the hands to a prayer position and press the hands down so that the hands are drawing down towards the floor there. Squeeze your shoulder blades down the back. Breathe in, push the hands into each other. And breathe out, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. That's it. Good, and then release that, and we're going to turn the backs of the hands towards each other. So again, fingertips still pointing downwards. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other and press the backs of the hands into each other. Inhaling. And exhaling. Good. All right, now releasing the hands. Put one palm on top of the other, fingers facing away from each other, and then bring the hands to hold on to each other like a choir boy. Big breath in. As you breathe out, try and separate the hands by squeezing the elbows away from each other. You're feeling that strength in your shoulders and in your shoulder blades, in your chest. And then just relax. And try it again. Big breath in. And as you breathe out, try and separate the hands, squeezing the elbows away from each other. Belly strong, shoulders strong, chest strong. And release. Good. Now just going to turn it up the other way. So flipping it up the other way. Big breath in. As you breathe out, try and separate the elbows away from each other. It doesn't happen though. Holding on tight with the fingers. And release. Last time, big breath in. And as you breathe out, see if you can pull the elbows away from each other. Feel that strength in your shoulders. And then relax. Good. Shake out the wrists. That's it. Open and close the hands. Do it really fast, like you're flicking water off your fingertips. Keep it going for 10, 9, 8. Try and do it even faster. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Good. Bring the knees up together. And then we'll come into child's pose. And go to the back of your mat. Yeah, so make sure you're sort of sat towards the back of the mat. And we'll walk the hands out in front and let your belly rest over your thighs. Let your forehead rest on the floor. Maybe your head won't reach the floor, that's okay. We will not here too long. So just breathe in and let your belly expand into the thighs. And breathe out, try and draw the belly back. And again, pushing the hands really firmly into the mat so you get that stretch through the arms and into the armpits. Long breath out. Come up onto all fours. So we played with this the last few mornings. Laying the elbow onto the floor, forearm onto the floor. See if you can hold on to opposite elbows. Walk the elbows out and see if you can let your chest fall down and let your head rest on the floor. And the more you press down into your elbows, the more of a stretch you're going to get there through the arms. Breathing in. And breathing out. All right, so releasing that, come up onto all fours, and then tuck your toes under, sit back into your heels, and you can walk your hands closer to your knees so that you can lift your knees off the floor. And then just start to rock forwards and back so you can feel now the feet, feel the Achilles, the calves. Maybe you've been doing lots of running, so this is a good one for you. That's very important that we got nice, strong, mobile feet. The more strong and mobile the feet, the more aerodynamically we'll walk, and that will be better for our whole body. Okay, so then hands closer towards you now. You're going to start to come into a forward fold. So push down to lift the hips up. Keep the knees bent for a moment. This is your first forward fold. Relax the head. Maybe give the head a little shake, yes or no. Maybe you can rock forwards and back through your feet. You know, if the floor's too far away, you can always have your blocks to hold on to. You can even just have your hands on your shins. Maybe then, as it starts to ease, you could hold on to opposite elbows and just let your head hang in between your arms and sway from side to side. Just feel the hamstrings start to wake up. Oh, something's happening here. All right, releasing the hands. Start to roll your way up, nice and slowly, chin to chest. Now you want to have a bend in your knees, and you want to feel the spine stack on top of itself, so each vertebra stacking on top. Okay, now once you come to standing, you're going to reverse that. You bring your chin to your chest, let your shoulders slump forwards, lead with the crown of the head. Notice where you feel any sensations. And then once the hands touch the floor, you're going to walk them out into a plank pose. Take your feet just a little bit wider than your hips, and we'll let the heels fall to the right. Pick them up and let the heels fall to the left. Belly is strong. Drop the heels to the right. Heels up, let them drop to the left. Good. Try one more time. Right. And then left. And then heels back up. And we'll start to walk the hands all the way back towards your feet. Relax your head. Heavy, heavy head. Start to roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Really feel the feet push down, inner thighs strong. Coming to standing. And again, let your chin drop to your chest. Let the shoulders slump forwards. Allow yourself to sink down. Yeah, notice where you feel sensations as you go. And once the hands touch the floor, can you walk them all the way back out into your supersonic plank pose? Now you can just stay here. This is good right here. Or come down onto your right forearm and left forearm. Staying in plank is fine. Come up onto your left hand and your right hand. Yeah, so you just carry on, stay there in plank, drop your knees if you want, or lower left forearm, right forearm. Come up right hand, left hand. Are you breathing? As you breathe out, walk your hands back towards your feet. Relax your head once you're there, give the head a shake, let go of any tension. And then start to roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. So spine getting more mobile with every time. And once you come to standing, then bring your chin to your chest. Let the shoulders come forwards, and again, making your way all the way back down. And then once the hands touch the floor, walk them back out. And back into plank pose where the core is super strong. Yeah, you can stay here, or you can bring the right knee to tap your right elbow. And then take it back, left knee to tap your left elbow. Take it back, right knee, right elbow, belly strong, hang tight. Take it back, left knee, left elbow. Take it back, last round, or you're staying there in plank. Left knee, left elbow, how's that core doing? Take it back. You're going to lower the knees to the floor, draw your chest forwards. Elbows brush the rib cage and just rest yourself on the mat. Bring the elbows underneath your shoulders. Push your palms down, forearms down, and then lift the chest up. Now tuck your tail under. So that's going to lift your belly up a little bit maybe. Feel the feet push down into the floor. Inhale, shoulder blades down the back. Exhale. So this is enough right here. If you want to go a little bit further, just lift the elbows off the floor, but keep your pubic bone pushing down into the floor. Inhale. And exhale, stretching out everything you've worked so far. Good. All right, from here, lower the elbows down. And then slide your hands back underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under and lift your knees off the floor. I don't think you can see that here, but my knees are off the floor. And I'm going to try and push my pubic bone down into the floor so it makes my lower back longer. Keep pushing down through the hands and the feet. Can you come up one long plank? You might need a little help there. And then into your first downward facing dog. Push the hips up into the sky. Adjust your feet if you need to. And then find 3 long, slow breaths here in downward dog. You might have your knees bent. Yeah, that might help get a little bit of a longer back. That's it, nice. You might have the heels off the floor, and that's fine. Take one more breath. Nice, guys, well done. Step your feet together now. And lift your right leg to the sky. Now keep the toes pointing down and just pulse the leg a little bit higher. Can you draw your belly button back and can you keep that really nice and strong? Then lift the leg as high as you can. Bend the knee and open up the hip. See how it feels there through your left leg. As you exhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow, belly super strong. And then move that right leg over to the right elbow. And then bring the knee into the nose and try and put the foot inside the hands. Yeah, well done. We're going to come straight into a high lunge. So lift your arms up. Feel the stretch through the front of that left thigh. Inhale. And then as you exhale, drop the back heel. Walk your front foot over, warrior 2. Nice. Flip the palm, reach it forwards, and then take it back. Breathe into the side of your body. And as you breathe out, bring your right hand to the floor. Big circle with your left arm up and over. Walk your right foot over to the right. And then let your front foot move to the back. Good, so now core strong. You're right in that plank pose. And you let your elbows brush the rib cage. You know you can drop your knees here. Lift the head and chest up. You're going to maybe go that full up dog now. Take it up and back into downward facing dog. Do you feel any sensations there in the right leg? How's that doing there? So we step the feet together and we lift the left leg to the sky. Now keep the toes pointing down and then try and pulse that leg. Every pulse, maybe you feel it a little bit more in your right leg. Good, now we can bend the knee, taking the leg high and opening up that hip. How does it feel through the right leg? Belly strong, left knee to your right elbow or towards that area. Over towards the left elbow. Bring the knee into the nose, slot the foot inside the hands. Good, draw the head and chest forwards and come up high lunge. So you're getting a stretch through the front of the right thigh, right hip. Drop the back heel, 45, walk your front foot forward, spine warrior 2. Flip the palm, reach it forwards and then take it back and breathe into the side. Inhale. Good, now feel the whole upper body swing up and over the left leg. Right arm up and over your head. Rest the hand down, walk the left foot over, and then front foot to the back. Yes, so you do you here. Do you want to go straight to down dog? Do you want to drop your knees? Can you go down super slow? Upward dog or your cobra. Belly up and back into downward facing dog. Take that full deep breath in. And open mouth and exhale, let it go. Keep it going, step your feet together. Right leg to the sky. Take the leg as high as you can now, get a bit more space there. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Right knee to your left elbow, give it a little tap. Over towards your right elbow. Back to your left elbow. Back to your right elbow. Knee into nose, slot the foot inside the hands. You get reach arms up, high lunge. As you exhale, drop the back heel, warrior 2. Adjust that front foot, spread the shoulders. Flip the palm, reach it forwards and then take it back and find space through the side. Your core is strong here. Draw the belly button back. Good, guys. Straighten the front leg, reach even further. And then bring your body back parallel. Push your back hip away, reach as far forwards as you can, come into your triangle shape. That's it. Now imagine there's a hand on your right rib cage and you're trying to make that side longer, so the crown of the head moving towards the top of the mat. Inhale. Yeah, and as you exhale, look down, bend your front knee, come back, warrior 2. Nice, windmill the right hand down, big circle, left arm up and over. Walk your right foot over towards the right side. Let's take a twist, right fingers to the sky here. Inhale. And then exhale, right hand comes down, right foot moves to the back. Go with your flow. What's your flow today? Maybe you're going back into that down dog. Maybe you're going for it. Big breath in. As you breathe out, push the mat away with the hands. You want to get longer in your lower back. Step your feet together. Breathe in, lift the left leg to the sky. Yeah, go as high as you can, and then bend the knee, and then open up the hip. Left knee, right elbow, give it a little tap. Take it over towards the left elbow. Over to the right, over to the left. Slot the foot inside the hands. However you get it there. Reach the arms up, high lunge. That's it, good. Drop the back heel, find that warrior 2 shape, adjust your front foot. Flip the palm, reach it forwards, take it back, breathe into the side. That's it. And then stay there and see if you can straighten that front leg. Good, nice. Think about your inner thigh wrapping to the outside there as you reach. Yeah, that front leg nice and straight now. That's it, straighten that leg, good cat. All right, bring yourself into a triangle. Left hand can come onto your shin, twist the chest towards the right. Look up to that right hand. Nice, keep drawing the body back there. Yeah, can you turn your chin right up to the top shoulder? Breathe in, get longer through the side waist. Good, guys, looking down. Bend your front knee, come back, warrior 2. And then left hand comes down, touch the floor. Big circle with this right arm. Plant the hand down, walk your left foot over. Take a twist. Left fingers to the sky. Twist, twist, twist. Breathe in. Imagine you're trying to press your feet towards each other. Yeah, trying to draw your feet towards each other here. Left hand comes down, front foot floats back. Where are you going with this? Maybe you're feeling it today, you can do a double chaturanga. And then come through your upward dog. See what you're up to, see what you feel like. Big breath in. Open mouth and exhale, let it go. Let's keep it going. Step your feet together. Hopefully heat, that prana is building. Right leg to the sky, heel into your bottom. Open up the hip. Right knee to your left elbow. Over to your right. Over to your left. Over to your right. Foot inside the hands. Are you breathing? Arms come up, high lunge. Drop back, heel 45, just flowing through it, adjust your front foot. Flip the palm, reach it forwards, take it back, breathe into the side. Nice, guys. And then straighten your front leg, reach even further. Good. Coming through, and then into triangle. Right hand onto your shin, left fingers to the sky. Inhale. Good, guys. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. Good. Looking down, rebend into that front leg, come back, warrior two. Nice. Now you're going to come into Skandasana. So you're going to turn the toes towards the sides of the mat, bend into the right leg, and then start to sit down into your right leg. Now you might not go down this low, that's fine, just maybe bend the knee, but if you can, get all the way down and into this left leg. Use your hands or not. We're going to swing over to the other side. That's it. Use your hands if you need to, because it's a very deep pose. Swing to the other side. That's it, good. Last time. Press the feet down to swing to the other side. And then coming back to the center, toes facing in, relax down in this wide leg forward fold. So relaxing the head and sinking down. Use your hands to walk your body through. If you've got a neighbor nearby, be careful. That's it, good. Breathe in, lift the head and chest up, and then breathe out and fall forwards. Yeah. Good. All right, breathe in, lift the head and chest up. So you're going to bend back into this right leg and turn the toes to go towards the top of the mat. Walk the right foot over, left hand in the floor, right fingers to the sky. Now you turn your back toes towards the right side. Stay here, lift your hips up. If you feel good today, let your right leg go back on top of your left. If this isn't good for you, lower your left knee to the floor. Breathe in, lift the hips up higher. And as you breathe out, can you let your hips fall towards the floor and then lift them right back up. Yeah, try it one more time. Push down to lift up. Right hand comes down. Vinyasa, Collapsasana, you choose. Downward dog. What do you feel like is going to be good? Big breath in once you get there. And long breath out. Keep hold of that core, guys. Yeah. Step your feet together. Lift the left leg to the sky. Heel into your bottom, open the hips. Such a nice stretch there through the right leg. Left knee to your right elbow. Over to the left. Over to the right. Over to the left. Slot the foot inside the hands. Doesn't matter if that doesn't happen. Lift the arms up, come up, high lunge. Yeah, flowing through. Drop the back heel, 45. Find warrior two. Make sure you're adjusting that front foot. Flip the palm, reach it forwards and take it back. Breathe into the side. Good. Straightening the front leg, reach even further. Squeeze your feet towards each other. And then come through your triangle shape. Hand can be on your shin. Push away, twist, look up, right hand. Inhale. Good. Now, as you exhale, look down and rebend that front leg. Come back, warrior two. So you're going to turn your toes to the right side, sink down into this left leg, draw your right toes up. Yeah? Yes. Don't go down too low if it's not possible, just stay high. Now use your hands on the floor if you need to, or you're just going to take it all the way over to the other side. Brushing your head against furniture if you're me. And again, take it over to the other side. Strong legs and strong core. Yes. Back over to the other side. And then coming back to the center, we turn the toes inwards and then fold forwards. That's it, nice. Good, now breathe in, lift the head and chest up. That looks so good, guys. And as you breathe out, let the head fall through your legs. Let your hands walk through your legs. Now, like you had at the very beginning, when we're in our forward fold, relax your head. That looks good, cat. If you need to have a bend in your knees, bend them. Nice. Hold on to opposite elbows and see if you can use the weight of your arms to help you get deeper. You can sway from side to side if that feels good. Maybe even feel like having the hands on the floor right below your shoulders, lifting your hips up and just letting your legs float into a handstand, or maybe that's next week. Anything's possible. Breathe in. Breathe in. Good. All right, inhale, lift the head and chest up. Okay, we're going to turn the left toes towards the front of the mat. Sink down into a little lunge. Right hand flat, left fingers to the sky. Now, we're going to turn your back toes towards the left and you're on the edge of the foot. Don't let the ankle be near the floor. And we push the hips up. This is enough. Yeah, or take the left leg back and you might think, all right, I was okay for a moment, but then you can just drop your right knee down. But otherwise, if you're happy there or happy-ish, push down, lift the chest up, and can you let your hips fall towards the floor? Yeah, so your armpit and your shoulder blade is strong, and then lift the hips right back up. And again, last time, thighs fall towards the floor, belly is strong, lift it right back up. Good, bring your left hand down, find that perfect plank. Elbows brush the rib cage, so you're drawing your chest forwards, pushing your heels back. Lifting yourself up and back into your upward dog. And then into your downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Well done, guys. Step your feet together. Lift the right leg up. Heel into the bottom, open up the hip. Enjoy that stretch there. Would you like to flip your dog here? Now you can just be here in the stretch, or let your left foot fall to the floor, right hand lifts and we reach the right fingers to the front of the mat. Breathe in, belly strong, or you're waiting for us in three-leg dog. As you breathe out, right hand comes down, right knee comes into your nose. Pop the foot inside the hands. Yes, lower the left knee to the floor and release the left toes. So we're nice and warm now, so we can really get into this stretch. Take a twist, right fingers to the sky with the left knee down. That's it, and then see if you can come back onto the left leg and start to stretch the right toes towards your face as you twist a little bit more. All right, now this left hand can be on a block if the floor's too far away. You're going to re-bend into that right leg, twisting from the belly button and above. And then work on straightening that right leg and then drawing the right toes towards the face. Breathe in. Good. As you breathe out, keep the right leg straight, lower your right hand down. Take cat-cow here. Inhale, try and arch your lower back, draw your chest forwards. It won't move that much. And then exhale, tuck the tail and round your back, belly strong, chin to chest. Good. All right, rebend into your right leg. Hands are either side, tuck your back toes, and then let the front foot move to the back, and we come straight into downward facing dog. Step your feet together, and then lift the left leg to the sky. So enjoy this, it's a nice stretch. Bring the heel into the bottom, open up the hip. And then just bring your knee into your nose, we're gonna slot that foot inside the hands. So if you can't get the foot there, lower your right knee, bring that left foot forwards. That's it. So sorry, you're in a high lunge, so but the hands are on the floor, and then we can take that twist, left fingers to the sky. Okay, now lower the right knee to the floor, and we can undo the toes as you twist. Now if you want, come onto the fingertips of the right hand, maybe that helps. And then we come back onto the right knee and start to draw the left toes up, twisting from your belly. Yeah, belly button and above. And again, rebend into that left leg. Sorry, twist, twist, twist here. And then push back into the right knee. Start to draw the left toes up as you twist. Good. Nice. Left hand comes down. Maybe you can try and drop that left hip a bit more now. You're breathing in. The chest is drawing towards your toes. And breathing out, relax over the leg. And we'll try cat-cow here. As you breathe in, try and arch your lower back as you lift your chest up. And then as you breathe out, tuck your tail and round your back. Feel the difference there. Let's try one more time, breathing in, try and arch your back, lift your chest up. And then exhale, push down through this front heel and tuck your tail and round your back. Nice guys, we're going to re-step into this left leg. Hands side to side, tuck your back toes, lift the back knee and let the front foot move to the back. You're going to lower yourself all the way to the floor. Nice and slow, controlled. Draw the shoulders up and away from the ears. Lift the head and chest up like you did at the beginning. How does it all feel now? Good, and then lower yourself onto the mat. Little stretch for the shoulders before we do a bow. Take your right arm out to the side. So I'm going to do my left so you can see it. Make sure your arm is in line with your shoulder, yeah? And your palm is pressing into the floor. Push down through your right hand and push down to your left hand as you turn the left hip up. I don't know how to say it. Roll the left hip open. So you're rolling onto your right side and lower the left foot behind your right leg and let your head rest on the floor. Breathe in. Just notice the stretch. Shoulder blade, front of the shoulder, maybe even neck. And then lowering the belly onto the floor. I'm going to change sides. Okay, so now you're going to take your left arm out, have your right palm flat, look away from the left hand, and then just pick your right hip up and see if you can get into that nice stretch through that left shoulder. You can let your head rest on the floor. Good. Now let your belly rest back onto the mat. So you can come up onto your forearms. Bend your right leg in, and then just reach back, see if you catch hold of the right foot. So you might be good at just doing this one foot at a time. Yeah, in which case you can just be here. Maybe try and lift the knee off the floor. If you're okay to reach back with two hands, then go for it. Otherwise, you're just going to do one leg at a time, yeah, and switch when you feel ready. So now breathe in and lift your head up. Yeah, so you can feel your belly on the floor here, almost your chest. Separate your knees, keep your toes touching. And now push your feet away so that lifts your shoulders up and lifts your chest up. Now you're balancing just sort of kind of on your belly button there towards your pubic bone. And you can start to roll up and down. Yeah, so as you breathe out, that pushes your belly up and helps you to do this little roll. That's it. And now if you're feeling really fine, everything feels good, you can just roll over onto the right hand side. And squeeze the shoulders back, belly strong, core strong. And then come back onto the center. How much are we loving that one? And then maybe you take it over to the other side. Massaging all the organs. Ready for your day. Yes, straight jacket pose. And then roll back onto your belly if you went there. Good, and then release the legs, release the hands. Rest your head on your hands and let the hips move from side to side. It's quite a big stretch on the back, that one. Find the counter pose to that. So we can put the hands under the shoulders and we'll just push back into a child's pose. So nice and easy, nice and slow. Relax the hips into your heels. Relax the tummy over your legs. Forehead towards the floor. And just spend a moment there letting the spine stretch the other way. Good. All right, guys, well done. Walk your hands back up. So you're lifting up to seated, and then you can just fall to one side and then let the legs go out in front. Just a quick little stretch for the hamstrings, just checking in with them. Hands by your hips, lift up. And then as you exhale, don't worry about the shape or anything. Just go until you can feel a stretch in your hamstrings. Maybe even you just relax over your legs. Yeah, don't worry too much here. Breathing in, just trying to get nice and relaxed, ready for a few moments of quiet. And breathing out. And we can start to roll our way down onto the mat. This moment is super important, guys. Try not to miss it. So taking the feet to the corners and just letting yourself relax back into the mat. So hard in a 45-minute class to factor in a long enough Shavasana for you guys. So maybe you can add a little bit extra on, but take these next few moments just to let everything relax. Letting the practice settle in your bodies. No awareness on your breathing now. Feeling the prana traveling through your body, that prana being energy, maybe you're feeling it as heat. That energy is going to stay with you throughout the day. So even if you feel tired when you first get off your mat, class is going to help you to keep you moving through your day. It's mindfully moving, so maybe your body will say at some point, I'm tired, and you can listen and just take a rest. We do our yoga practice to become conscious beings. That means not ignoring the cries of your body or the people around you. Like I said, if you have got longer, then stay there for as long as you need. Okay, but if you need to get moving, carrying on with your day, start to deepen your breathing. Start to wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. And a long breath in, reaching your arms above the head so you can do that full body stretch, that big yawn into the day. And roll to the right side, so you come into a fetal shape, so one step before you come to seated. And if you can, keeping your eyes closed, find a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to the heart center, thumbs into your chest bone. Feeling gratitude for this beautiful day. I'm super grateful that you've shared it with me this morning. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Have a great day, guys. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming. As always, let me know if you've got any questions. I'm happy to answer.